Hi, it's Lauren with Sunshine Dust Co. here with my March studio vlog. I'm starting off by making some cards for a client. I didn't film an intro for the studio vlog, so I very much apologize for that. But this vlog is, as you will see, it's very real. In many moments I'm feeling a little overwhelmed and not sure where to start. So I wanted to leave that to show that it's sometimes not all sunshine and rainbows, and I'm still trying to get into the groove of this full-time artist life. And yeah, so I guess thanks for hanging in there, and thanks for watching. Let's jump into the vlog. Camera's a little crooked. I know, I'm sorry. But I just got this order from Dick Blick, and I started opening it, and I was like, wait, I should show the vlog. So I wanted a palette that was glass, but easy to clean. So I treated myself. I think this was only 20 bucks. 21 maybe. To a cute little glass palette. So now this is what I was using, which is ceramic. I like it. It's nice. But I wanted something that was easier to scrape. So got this. This is from Dick Blick. Excited! Now let's paint my watermelon painting. So I've used this glass palette for pretty much the whole month of March, and I'm recording this beginning of April. I really enjoy it. It's very easy to clean. If you are a follower of mine or you've seen me at markets, one of my bestseller is these paint palette studs I use. So it makes it really easy to scrape that off and make those paint palette studs. So this is a little speed paint of me working on the watermelon part of my fruit and flowers collection. So I'm painting each color of the rainbow, a particular fruit along with the flower, and then making earrings that go along with it. I'm hoping to release it this month, April, but definitely connect with me on socials to stay up to date, or even subscribe to my newsletter to know when that's exactly coming out. And throughout this vlog, you're going to see me working on this series quite a bit, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I've been having a ton of fun with it. I first start out with these sketchbook pages that you're going to see in just a sec, and then transform into the paintings and to the earrings. Okay, today's Wednesday. I'm feeling like overwhelmed and not sure where to start, to be honest. I have some branding pictures that I'm having done at an event, so I really wanted to get this project done, but it seems like I need to spend a lot of time on it. So I have like a lot of different fabrics that I want to like make into like a quilt-like pattern and make a skirt out of it, specifically for these photos. I don't know where to start. I also need to edit my YouTube video from last week's vlog. I have stuff to do for my day job. I'm just feeling overwhelmed. I've had a little bit of a headache the past couple days too, so I think that's not helping. So yeah, I think I might veg out for a little bit, just clear my head. And I think I'm going to edit my YouTube video, mindless after that. But yeah, let's see what I get up to. So yeah, like I said, I was being super real in this vlog. When I consume content, I like to watch, but I also like voiceovers, so I'm going to pretty much voice over this whole thing. So anyway, to just talk about this a little bit, you'll see this skirt throughout this vlog. I ended up not wearing it for the branding photos at a market, but I did end up wearing it when the photographer came to my studio. Those pictures I don't have as of right now, but I'm sure I'll include those in the next vlog or the next, depending on when I get them. But now I'm working on the earring stud part of the fruit and flower watermelon part. So I have the hibiscus flowers here. What I did is I sculpted them with pink clay, and then now I'm adding in some mica powder to kind of give that variation and hue similar to how a flower would look. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use this cutter and make the watermelon studs. Kind of looks like pizza. And then I'm gonna use liquid clay to add on the green and the black to make it look like watermelon. I know there's a lot of talk on social media, especially like people who are giving advice like, oh, you have to niche down, you have to do something specific, and like that's your thing, and you gain a following based off of that. And a lot of artists obviously have success with that, but that's just not something that I want to do. So I'm hoping that I can be kind of a squirrel artist and hop around and do a variety of things, because I don't want to limit myself. I want to enjoy what I do and explore many different things. So thanks for giving me the space to be able to do that. It's Thursday, and I hired a brand photographer this weekend to come take pictures of me. And I've been wanting to do this project for a while, so it's in 2 days that she's taking photos of me, so I might as well start this project that I've been wanting to do for a while. So I'm sewing together patchwork to make myself a skirt. So these are just a bunch of like blue and yellow fabrics I've collected over a few months, and I'm sewing them together in random mismatched way, and I'm gonna make a skirt. And then I have a shirt somewhere over here, a shirt with my brand on it that I will wear that goes with the skirt. So here's the shirt, and I can change the shirt out as I want, like a sweatshirt or whatever on it. But yeah, so this is what I have so far. Pretty happy with it. I'm about to go to my Thursday night class, so I am going to wrap up for right now, but I'm going to try to finish at least getting it done like patchwork wise, so that I can like sew it into a skirt tomorrow. I don't know where the pattern is. It's literally a mess in the studio right now because I have fabric everywhere. Okay, I just found the pattern. So I think I'm going to do like a floor length skirt. This is what the pattern looks like. So I need about like 2 3/4 of a yard. So where's my, oh, right here. I think I'm probably almost there. It's supposed to go this way. I'm probably almost there. Just a few more patching to go. Probably will go as long as what I have at the top here, and just fill it out. But loving how it's coming out. Okay, so it's Friday. Tomorrow I have a market, and I have a branding photographer coming. I touched up my roots, which I need to still tone. But I've been working on the skirt, so I want to show you my progress. I have 2 panels sewn. I'm gonna sew one more, and then I'll be ready to assemble. But here's the 2 panels, patchwork. Let me move the camera down. Sorry, I'm really lazy to set up my tripod. But this is the 1 panel, and then I'm gonna do a 3rd panel like I said, and this is the next one. So this is gonna kind of be roughly, obviously I need to sew it and refine it, but this is roughly what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna try to like get some little pleats in it, but I think it's gonna be really cute and the perfect branding. It goes to my feet, which I don't want to show my feet for free on the internet. So I'm about to hop on a meeting, and I'm going to try to finish at least the other panel, and then get some work done. So this vlog has been kind of lame. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm also going to an opening tonight for, I do the floral cards for a florist, and she's opening up a new location. So I printed off some floral cards, and I'm going to be bringing those to her. Yeah. So, kind of a busy day today. So, fast forward to the market. This is the one market that we had in March. This is the setup that was photographed, and I'll have a couple examples of pictures in just a second here. But this market went well. It wasn't the most amazing. It's the first time this market's being held, so it was fun. And my husband, Mr. Sunshine Desco, helped me out. Of course, I had to buy him lunch, but here are the photographs. I'm very happy with how they turned out. And make sure that you follow me on socials and are subscribed to my newsletter to see more of them. And then I hopped into a couple client projects this month. So I did 2 logos for a client. This is one of them. The one that I'm drawing right now is actually the one that they chose. Of course, there's some text that I added in as well. But I'm also working with another client to redesign her website, and she owns a restaurant, so redesign her menu as well. So you'll see a little bit of that later on. I'm doing some research on her site and just writing down some thoughts, or typing down some thoughts rather. But yeah, this is another part of my business, not just making products and things for myself, but for others. Okay, logo design. I'm gonna add the business name, but turned in these index card sketches into some options for the person I'm working with. I'm encouraging them to like pick and choose items that they like from it as well, so let's get the text in there and see what they think. Okay, much better. I just had to wipe my lens. I made paper and my camera was like next to me while I was doing that, and these are drying, so I think I got some like paper pulp on it. But I hung up my floral bouquet, my wedding bouquet, above my clay desk, and this is a roll top desk, which I love for clay because when I don't want to work on something, I can just roll it shut and it doesn't get dog hair on it. It's a little loud, but that's fine. And then I got rid of a stand here that was like falling apart and broken, and I got this one at the store that shall be not named. Hobby Lobby. And it has a lot of photo props in it. I guess I'll show you what I put in it. So my photo props, I was having a hard time like getting to them. So I have like all my white fabrics, my like garland, and then here are random supplies like pastels and stuff. This is like mediums, beads, more supplies, pencils and pastels again. This one's empty, so I have some room to grow into, and this one is empty as well. I plan to try to reorganize some of these drawers. I got my label maker out because some of these drawers are just labeled incorrectly. I also cleaned out this so it's a little more organized. These two, I need to find something to do with them. And now I am taking my frames that I got from the thrift store and putting in these paintings that I've made. So let's do that. So these turned out super cute. I'm very happy with how they turned out. The thrift store can sometimes be a hit or miss with the frames, but oftentimes it's a hit. And it's a lot of, when I'm creating something, especially scanning it in to make prints or stickers or something, I'm considering what size I make it. So these I made 5x7, so it was very easy to find frames to put them in. And then I can sell the originals easily, and they're kind of, ready to put on the shelf and have a beautiful frame for them. And the frame, really adds to it, but it's very low effort when you're able to find the correct size. And another thing to consider with these originals that I'm using, in these cases I'm using them for floral cards for a client, you can price them lower because you're turning them into something else that's going to make you money, so that the originals move faster rather than pricing it so high that it doesn't move for a long time. So I just did a bunch of admin. I added in some events onto my website, onto Facebook. I want to do some more editing of that. I also finished up that logo and I sent it off, and they gave me some edits, so I'm probably gonna focus on some other stuff and do that later because I have so much stuff to do. But I did get a Dick Blick order, and I opened it on TikTok and filmed on TikTok, so I'm sorry I'm not unboxing it, but I'm gonna show you what I got. So first thing I got are these 2 palette knives. They are I described them as like grass blades. Like, they're separated, they're like little feet, little arms, and I thought that they would be really cool for texture. They were on clearance, so I think they were only like $5 or $6 for each of them. And then the only other thing I got was a Staedtler watercolor brush set, because one of my students was telling me about watercolor brushes and I honestly didn't even know that they existed. So I'll just open one up to show you what it looks like. So there's two ends. There's this. They look like they're both brush nibs. One is smaller, one's larger. So yeah, I think you just add water to them and then it works like watercolor, but you obviously draw with them like markers. So maybe I'll do a little swatch video of those. Those videos always perform very well on TikTok and Instagram, so I probably will, but there's my little dick haul. Little dick haul. My little Dick Blick haul. Yeah, I think it costs like 20 bucks, not bad. And then I'm also getting some stuff. What is the focusing with this today? Then I'm also getting some stuff from Amazon. I ordered a new tent because our tent is just like dunzo. And then I ordered some new tablecloth covers, and then I looked everywhere, but Amazon was the cheapest. Like a little drying rack, because I'm starting to make paper, and I'm gonna try to sell it, honestly, so yeah. Right, this is me doing that research that I was talking about for the client that I'm designing a menu for. I also realized while editing this, I really loved this sweater this month. I swear I washed it multiple times. But then I'm gonna hop into the watermelon dangles for the Fruit and Flower collection. So these are gonna be the larger earrings, not the studs. And it's kind of a take of both the painting and those studs and combining them into one. So there's the process of that. I'm very happy with how these came out. I like the big dangles more personally. And then here's that rack that I was talking about for making paper. I haven't figured out the paper making perfectly yet, but it's in progress. And then here is me touching up a lighthouse painting that I did a long time ago, just kind of finishing it up. Because I was going to sell at a bakery, but it ended up falling through. So this bakery, they had asked me to sell, and I kind of thought that they had gone to my website and looked at my prices, but they very obviously hadn't, because when I came in, they were like, "Can you raise your price?" They were like, "Oh, this is awesome. I don't think we're gonna take this is too big." And then they sent me an email that evening actually, saying, "Can you lower your prices by 50%? And I was like, okay, if this is literally the first day that I'm working with them and they're like, "No, we don't want to take these paintings. No, you need to lower your prices." And keep in mind, they're taking a commission. That it was just not something that I wanted to be associated with and not worth my time, because it obviously was going to be a pretty big headache. So I ended up pulling out, but you'll see me talking about this throughout this vlog, but just know that. Alright, this is turning into like a March vlog, because I started this in the first week of March, and it's March 20th, and it's just been crazy. There's so much going on. So I'm gonna be showing at a bakery next month, and I believe it's for like 2 or 3 months. So I've been working on kind of finishing up some paintings. First of all, I made this croissant for that. And then I finished framing up this piece for that. I also made some little like donut earrings that I need to assemble still, but I'm just like in a crazy getting things together mode. I'm also again working on some more floral cards. I had branding pictures done. It's just been so crazy. So today I want to try to get a newsletter out and finish up some more bakery stuff, so come along. So obviously I was really excited about that bakery, and it's kind of disappointing looking back and like knowing that it didn't work out. But at the beginning of my career, I probably would have been like, okay, yeah, I'll do what you say, I'll lower my prices, I need this opportunity, right? But now I'm kind of at the point where it's like I can say no to things. I have to do things that align with my values and are something that I want my name associated with. And that is just not something that I want my name associated with. And you know, it's really sad that artists are treated that way, because you wouldn't go into a bakery and be like, wow, your cupcakes are overpriced, can you lower them by 50%? But for some reason it's okay to ask an artist to do that. And you know, not everybody thinks that way, but a lot of people do. And again, that's just not something that I wanted to be associated with, and it's something that it was hard to say no to because it's an opportunity, but it just wasn't a good fit. Okay, I'm having a little hard time getting everything straight today. I just have so much to do and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, to be honest. I'm printing some stuff for a job for a client, and there goes the printer. I'm trying to get ready to be showing at a bakery. I have some new earrings going, some paintings, the collection I'm working on. And then of course my day job. So there's a lot going on. I'm feeling overwhelmed. It's Thursday. My brother comes on Saturday, so I'm trying to get a lot done. So I think I'm just gonna have like a head down studio day and try to organize myself a little bit, but we'll see. So just to talk a little bit about like the behind the scenes part of the process, after I make earrings, I will sand them and drill holes depending on if they're a stud or if they're a dangle. So these are studs, so I'm just sanding the sides, and this is kind of me making the studs. These were the sugar cookies earrings that I made. I made some for Valentine's Day launch, but I also wanted to make some for the bakery, which didn't end up, but they are a good seller on my site, so it'll be fine. I can sell them on my own. And this is them out of the oven. Oops, almost dropped them. And then I also will screen print on some earrings, and these ones are screen printed. So I seal them with resin to make sure that the paint lasts. And then I sand after I apply resin to my earrings. I'm sorry if you can hear my fan. Well, I guess not a fan, it's a space heater. It was really warm here in New England for a couple weeks. Well, I guess not really warm, but like spring was here and now it's freezing again. So I'm trying to avoid turning on any heaters or anything. But last night I was super productive, did a lot of printing. I need to deliver it to my client, and I need to do more printing today for her. I'm probably gonna do like 2 deliveries. We'll see. I might just do it in one. And then I'm prepping for the bakery that I'm gonna be selling my art in. I ordered this frame, which is packaged very interestingly. Can we appreciate that? It is like a bunch of priority mailboxes taped together. Like, we love the innovation. So I'm gonna open this and then put the painting in there, see what I think, and then some more client work and keep prepping for the bakery. Yeah, I'm excited. My brother's coming tomorrow. He probably won't be here till the evening, so I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff done tomorrow. And then I'm probably gonna end the vlog here because I don't think there's gonna be much going on tomorrow, or next week rather, because he's gonna be here, but we'll see. Okay, we just opened it and I think it's beautiful, but I haven't tried it with the piece in. So this is the frame. It's just very simple white, and then here is my lighthouse piece, which I think I like it. I think it's a perfect frame for it. Simple. Yeah, no complaints. Now I'm just gonna get her attached in there. But I glossed the top of it, or varnished the top of it, and I didn't varnish the rocks. So I can't decide if I'm gonna varnish the rocks too. So this is just me touching up like the top of the painting. I could see some of the canvas sticking through. But yeah, so this was kind of the last of prepping for the bakery. And then after this, I had the branding photos done in my studio. It was kind of like panic mode because I was prepping, like, because I wanted some action shots and such. So it's kind of like panic mode and prepping like paintings to show. And this was actually something that I prepped for the branding shoot. Obviously I do a lot of colorful stuff, so I was like, what's more colorful than a rainbow floral? So I prepped this tile of different florals, and so now that the branding shoot's over, I am just putting it together. Kind of crunch time because my brother was coming into town, but then I was working on some floral card designs for that client I work with. This is an Easter design, so I watercolor paint it, and then I put it into Photoshop to kind of like fix up any imperfections, and obviously to add text, and so I can sell the originals and make them into stickers or whatever. It's future Lauren. I'm editing the March vlog right now, and I never filmed an outro, so hi, here's my outro. This was the kind of the first vlog rather that I decided to do monthly, and I think I would either go back to doing weekly or like every 2 weeks, because right now it's like over an hour of raw footage. You know, it's obviously going to be condensed a little bit because there's a couple speed paints in there and speed clay things, but it's just a lot of footage to edit raw, so I think I'm going to go back to weekly. And March was a tricky one for me. I was going through a lot, like, I took some time off to be with family, but also was like going through a lot just like mentally and going into like full-time life as an artist. And right now it's April 10th, and I haven't really filmed much for April, but I've been getting back into the swing of things this past week. And yeah, so I'm excited for the next vlog after this, but this one was kind of a jumble, kind of a lot of feels, so I apologize, but thanks for watching. I'm being real with you. It's not always glamorous, so thanks for watching. Make sure that you stay connected with me on socials and do those fun YouTube things like comment, subscribe. Love you.